the table once more. What's your current relationship status? Are you single? Are you in the talking phase? Relationship, engaged, married, whatever, maybe situationship? What about you?
I'm single.
Single. Longest relationship?
I never had a relationship.
Never had a relationship.
Mm-mm.
What's the longest period of time that you've dated somebody?
I've never been on a date either.
Never
I'll
been?
take you on one.
Yeah?
Have you been asked out on dates, but you rejected the guys, or?
Oh, no. Well, I revealed this on Fresh and Fit, and then after that, I got more date offers than I'd ever gotten in my life. But yeah, I just haven't taken up random strangers on the internet for a date. It's crazy.
Are you aromantic?
No.
Have you been asked out in real life?
Yeah.
Just weren't interested in any of the guys?
No, I was asked out twice, and I got stood up for both.
Damn.
RIP. RIP's in the chat.
That sucks.
But so you've never had anything with a guy?
Or a woman? No.
Sure, or a woman.
What about a they,
Nothing?
them?
No, or
Jesus
they,
Christ.
them. No.
Okay. Why do you think that is?
That has to do with the fact that, like, in high school, I was in a dual enrollment program, and then I just kept my nose in a book for 4 years because I graduated with my associates. And then I got to college, and then the pandemic started, and then I was busy just doing too much gig work, and I didn't have time to, like, pursue a relationship because I was just focused on, like, finishing my bachelor's, which I did. And then the pandemic happened, and I just haven't gone around to it yet.
What did you get your bachelor's in?
Biology.
Biology. Okay. Are you pursuing like a master's degree, or you're done with school?
I might do it, but not sure yet.
So it's hard for me. Like,
Are you on dating apps?
Yeah, dating apps. Anything?
Have you ever been?
No.
Kiss? Has there been a kiss?
Yes, I have. In fact,
There's been a kiss.
Before. Yeah, on record, I think. Yeah.
On record?
Yeah.
Was it like recorded on a stream or something, or?
Not on a stream.
Did you kiss someone at Fresh and Fit?
No. Who would I kiss at Fresh and Fit?
Fresh?
No.
Not your type?
What? Not exactly. No. I don't think I'm his either, to be fair. So.
I don't know what his type is, but.
It's not me.
Fair enough.
Are you open to having a relationship?
Yeah, of course.
With Fresh?
With Fresh?
With Fresh.
Who
If you
isn't?
Myron or Fresh, which one?
Jesus.
Myron or Fresh? Oh my god.
Those are your only two options.
How about you answer first? Who would you go for? Myron or Fresh? Who's just
Myron would
speaks
be
to you
more capable of protecting me, I think.
Yeah.
I'd be a little frightened, I think.
If you wanted to be the protector, though, who would you want to protect? That's the question.
Jesus Christ. This is really... I'm befuddled. You've stumped me. I don't know.
Yeah?
That's a tough question.
It's hard.
It's tough. And so, first kiss, but... Virgin?
Virgin.
Have you had sex?
Had sex?
Well, you
Can't
said
we
you've
just do
never...
introductions first before we get to these
Well, I mean,
questions?
you're you don't often hear someone who's, for example, 24 who's never had anything. So
Is it uncommon?
I think it's fairly uncommon
in America.
In America.
Or does it just feel uncommon? I feel
If
like
you
on
don't
this
wanna
podcast, don't they talk about a lot how, like, there's increasing rates of loneliness, people are delaying things more and more. Doesn't that also apply to women, I'm sure?
I mean, have you had sex or not? I think
Thank-
that's what he's
thank
asking.
you.
Like, have you had it? Like,
It's a good question.
she needs to decide if she's going to take you out later or not.
Oh, okay,
That's what she's
okay.
asking.
Well, we'll get to that part of the podcast a little later.
All right.
You don't want to.
Are you just going to let her manhandle you like that?
The fuck? Yeah.
Like, we'll get to it later.
But has there been any?
Has there been any?
You know?
Okay, that means the answer is yes, right?
Does it?
But
I
she
think
said
so.
she's never
Dude.
dated a guy,
I
but
think
you
so.
have kissed a guy.
I have kissed a guy, yeah.
Do you want to just answer the question so I can go back to
It's really
asking
important.
Destiny questions?
What? Now, why don't we get to that first?
No.
Let's
Just
ask
answer the
Destiny some
question. Answer the
questions.
question.
What's the question again?
If you're uncomfortable answering it, that's fine. But
Are
you
you a
said you wanted
virgin
to
or not?
answer the question
had it in the
later
butt?
on in the show.
No,
I've
no.
had it in the
No. Are you just a virgin,
Jesus
just in
Christ.
general?
just in general.
Yeah, like regular virgin.
Does lesbian sex count?
Yeah.
Does what?
Lesbian sex count?
Yeah, we
Is
talking
that
about like
real? Is
men,
that a thing?
women.
Or
No, it's
lesbian
not.
virgins is
Look,
my question.
have you ever been with a woman? Have you ever been with a man?
Have you ever been with a
Biblically,
woman or a
biblically
man?
speaking.
Or are they them?
Bro, just answer the question. Jesus Christ.
This is literally like that scene in The Breakfast Club when they're all pressuring Claire to like say whether or not she's a virgin.
No, I never did it. Yeah. You asking me if I'm a virgin?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
It's, bro, how many times do you have to repeat it? Hello?
I just have to really make sure. What does it mean to be a virgin? Let's get the definitions out of the way first.
I'm very curious about that too, actually.
A male
hold on.
and
You
female
can just say that
had
you're not
sex.
comfortable answering and move on, right?
What?
Just do it!
Just say that you're not comfortable answering and we can move on.
That's the only reason why somebody wouldn't want to answer that question is because of discomfort?
Just
Do
do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
I think we should move on from the sophistry.
Good idea, Chase.
Yeah.
True. Good idea.
All right.
I feel like just because they're in an open relationship, maybe that doesn't mean they should be subjected to like particularly
Subjected?
invasive
They voluntarily came on this
questions.
show.
No,
No
like
one
if
just is
somebody
gonna be dynamic.
volunteers that they're in a monogamous
Why
relationship.
are you speaking on behalf of Destiny? I don't.
Yeah.
If
Are
he
you a
has an
lawyer?
issue, if he has an
Yeah.
issue with the
Are you
degree of
Destiny's
questions
lawyer?
we're asking him,
No,
then-
I'm curious myself. Like, I didn't expect that half the panel already would be just about their relationship.
You
That
know,
we
it's-
could
it's
talk
such-
about
it's
other
interesting.
stuff.
It's
Can we
such,
talk
it's
about
such
you
a
then?
unique Aaron,
What-
hold on.
or-
Yeah, let's talk
Aaron,
about
can
you
you
since
answer
you
the question?
refuse.
It's such
Wait,
a
Since
could
you
interview me?
refuse.
unique.
Yeah,
We
let's-
can talk about you,
Okay.
but you keep dodging all the questions, so we're gonna ask them
Yeah.
questions.
We can
Well-
go to you then.
No, let's go to you. Are
You
you,
just
a
did it
virgin?
again. You just did it again.
Someone's
Bro.
gonna
You're
get
dodging-
I don't want to
it.
steal all the
I'm
attention.
perfectly
Why
happy to
wouldn't I
answer
want to
questions.
share
You're saying
with
I don't want to steal
everybody
the
here?
attention, but you came to a dating show and you've avoided all the questions about your dating life.
Yeah.
Oh,
Besides
it's
the fact that
questions
you've
about
never
my
been
sex
on a
life
date.
Or my dating life.
It's kind of all under the same umbrella.
Is it though?
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Fates.
On
Of
here
course it is.
You're on a dating
Come on.
podcast and you don't think that your dating life is up for discussion.
No, I didn't say
Wait,
that.
it's-
but
it's
I don't
all-
know
it's all
that, like-
connected.
I
It's
want
all
to
connected.
ask
Come on.
some questions for the monogamous people in that
Okay.
case.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Wait,
you
virgin? Confirm or deny? Just give us something. Give us a
Really,
look.
this is like the most pressing topic for the dating.
It's literally a
podcast?
yes or no. It'll take you 1 second to answer the question.
Is it about the duration of how long it takes to answer a question like that? That's what
Dude, I'm
determines.
gonna
the
What's
fucking
importance
up
blow
of
with
my
the
it.
brains
sophistry?
out.
Why don't you just answer it?
I mean, you were evasive about why you were like excavating.
I said
their
because I was
relationship.
curious and because it's good content. and
After
it's a
after
juicy
a lot
question.
of a lot of deliberation mentally, I feel like Fresh is the best one for her from the Fresh and Fit podcast. I feel like she fits the archetype that Fresh goes after.
What archetype's that?
Chubby white girl.
Got it.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Just joking, Fresh. Love you.
I don't think it's
You did
creepy. I
ask.
just think it's like juvenile and childish to be like, oh, do you and Farah like
You know what's
sit in the
juvenile
tree
and-
together and love
third
each
grade
other?
here, yeah.
You know what's
It's like,
juvenile,
okay.
juvenile and childish? Your refusal to just answer a basic question and continually try to
Is it my
redirect the
refusal to answer that question, or is like asking the question in the first
Why
place?
is it? Why
you
is
know?
it every time you get asked a question, you respond with another question? And you're probably going to do it right now, but I'd like just a straight response.
Yeah,
Yeah. Why can't you just give a straight response?
you do really like straight things, right? Like straight people, heterosexuality.
Yeah,
that
I
really
do.
is your jam.
Another
Yeah,
right?
This
I
is
do.
like such a
Wow.
I
bad
do.
faith fucking. Okay.
Yeah. Why are you being bad faith? Why? I mean, you came to a dating podcast. Why wouldn't you answer
Do we have a
questions?
womp womp womp
I
sound
think
for her?
bad faith would
I'm
be
a
you guys
sim.
saying that you just had a curiosity in their open relationship and then
Well, now
asking.
now you're
extreme
projecting
Okay,
bad
and
faith
then-
onto
and
me.
do
Am I
it-
projecting
if you
or am I
want the real
evaluating?
answer,
You're-
if you want the
you're
real answer,
incorrectly
No
no
evaluating.
wonder no one is asking.
And you
Yeah.
wonder, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. No wonder why you haven't had a boyfriend. Shit, I don't even think I'm gonna take you on a date now. No.
You're breaking my heart.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Someone.
Are you going to keep this up for the rest of the podcast? Like, will you answer
You know the
any
answer.
questions?
You
Maybe
know
I
the
can go for a
answer.
long time. I have pretty good stamina.
Like you make me want to
But
blow
it's
my
like,
brains
what-
out
So
at
did you
44.
just come to troll?
Of course not. It's a very serious dating talk
Fresh, get your
Okay,
girl,
I think I
bro.
like
Fresh,
you.
get your girl. DM her.
It's a waste of time engaging with her.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to get back to the serious questions like Destiny, top or bottom?
Why are you so curious? It's kind of a bad faith question towards Destiny. He already said he doesn't want to answer it.
True. What are we going to talk about next, you guys?
Where were we?
We were reading super chats. What's the next one?
Yeah, just go through the super
And I'm
chat.
still waiting on the video of him of them
We're
of
gonna.
you dancing with
Eric,
Abba.
have you found it?
Can we talk about One
Don't
Piece?
don't pull it up yet. Let me do the super chats or these little donations here.
No, she's definitely Destiny's friend.
Is a walk in the park a date?
But it's like
it's
it's
symptoms
so
of being
weird.
ready friend. Yeah, I can tell.
It's like so weird. Like you're on a dating podcast. Like you're 24. You're a
You're
feminist.
24. What the?
Is that
Like if we
older
were to
or
have a
younger?
discussion about something sex related, like you would also choose to omit answering like a sex related question, or
You're
I'm
right.
just
This has been an impediment.
a what?
I just, you know what I
An
want to know?
impediment.
So f***ing answer the question, dude. It's not like
It's
don't
cringe.
think-
Just move on. She's holding up
It's
the
not a
show.
big deal. I'm like
here's
watching
what I
you
wanna
get
know,
so
Aaron.
worked up
I'm gonna
over
Aaron,
fucking
here's
blow
what I
my
wanna
brains
know.
you
out.
guys.
Aaron, here's
That's
what I want
what
to
I'm
know. Why
into.
did you come on tonight? What was your
It's
intention?
like bad faith. That's
Yeah,
what.
what
That's
was-
what I'm
what was your
upset about.
intention?
It's not your necessarily that I don't get to know the answer. It's just really bad faith that you're playing this game when you requested to be on the show.
Do you think
I
you're
have a
being a good?
question.
Do you think you're being
Would you
a
guys
good
believe what she
representative?
said,
Hold on.
right?
Do you think you're
so
being a
fucking
good
obnoxious,
representative
dude.
of feminism
Yo,
right now?
do we kick her off?
I think they're
do
a
we just
perfect
fucking kick her off?
We
representation.
could. We could.
Wait,
before
can I
we
ask a
do, before we
question?
do, no. Hold on. You can. Hold on. What was your intention in coming on tonight?
Be
I had to have a
insufferable.
Hold
lovely
on.
discussion with you fine people about dating talk in
So
the 21st
clearly
century.
that's a lie. Are you going to continue in bad faith?
I don't know. Am I?
Dude,
probably just
kick her
God,
off.
oh my god, oh my god.
I-
oh my
at this
god.
point,
we should
I
probably
know,
just kick
I
her
would
off
ju- I would
because
generally
honestly,
question.
like,
Kick.
we just
Oh
keep
my
getting
God.
lost in these
Look,
loops
here's
over
the
and over and
difference.
over again.
Had you just
Wait,
said,
wait. Audience.
Yeah.
You have paying audience members, okay? We're giving a show to them. We should leave it to them. Okay, well, they're already saying kick her off.
At this point, would you believe?
I mean,
what she
we've got
said?
a bunch of
That's the problem, I
democracy
think.
respecters in here.
Wait.
If you know we want to respect democracy,
Wait.
I say we just kick her off, man.
At
Wait,
this point,
how can we
would
kick
you
her off?
believe whatever she said? Because like now I'm thinking.
I think she's
no,
full of
because
shit
now
on
you're
everything.
not
Fuck yeah.
trustworthy.
Listen,
She's full of
listen.
shit on everything.
So how do
Let's
we
kick
how do
her
we
off.
how do we kick her off and not blame the patriarchy at the same time?
I think we should just own the patriarchy
Dude.
and say it's based and
Dude,
just kick her
I
off.
literally have autism, and you're 10 times more than I am. Like, I literally have diagnosed fucking autism. I was in the classroom with and shit, going on the bus and shit, and
You're
literally
saying words that are not allowed on YouTube.
listen,
Sorry,
here's,
sorry.
here's
Sorry
what it
about it. I'm
ultimately
sorry.
could have
I'm
come
sorry.
down to.
Gotta
You
chill out,
could you
dude.
could have just said, "Hey, listen, I'd rather not share that publicly. I don't want to answer that." But you wanted to make it into some game, like some semantic game, and I just don't understand. Like, it's really bad faith. If you just said, "Look, hey, I don't want to share that," fine. But like when you kind of, the first time I asked, you're like, "We'll get into it later," and then you refused.
Brian,
and
I'll,
then we're back
I'll
here
tell you
again.
what it is. Earlier in the conversation, she made a comment about how you enjoy clip farming. Aaron
This is
doesn't
it's not even
doesn't
a flippable
hold on.
moment.
Hold on, just listen
Go
to my
ahead,
point.
go ahead.
When you kick her off,
Aaron,
it is.
hold on.
Which is why.
Everybody, please silence your mouths. She doesn't like you or your show. She came on the show to obstruct constructive
I do like the
conversation.
show.
No, you
I'm
don't.
having a good time.
No, if you liked the show, you would actually be good faith.
Yeah.
She came on the show to throw a wrench in the gears and to obstruct constructive conversation, and she's acting like she's not doing it and like we're being crazy and stuff. You should just kick her off the show, man.
Chat.
They are, dude. You had 1,000 people say
I saw
kick her off
Castle, I
right
saw
now.
Kick,
You should kick her off right
unanimous
now,
support
Brian.
to like get me off.
Otherwise, we're
going
going to continue wasting
Destiny,
our
you
time
sticking
with all
around?
of this bullshit.
What?
You
I'm
sticking
here
around?
Until the end. Yeah, I
He's a
fucking came out to
professional.
this. I drove all the way to this fucking city, so I'm here for as long as you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You
Tell
drove
her
to this
leave.
city?
What?
Please.
Alright.
I have a
Not my
question for
authority.
I
you.
drove from LA.
Look at your
Destiny.
chat.
No,
Look at your
it's-
chat
no,
right
no,
now.
Okay, I have a
Steven
question.
flew from Miami.
Answer
Is
question
there
before I
anything Aaron
fucking-
can do to show good faith right now?
Yeah, be quiet.
Honestly,
I think
you
we're-
had the opportunity.
Yeah, just don't
you
talk
had
to
the
us.
opportunity. So kindly, I'm asking you to leave.
Yeah.
This is Sparta!
I have
You're
a question for
Yeah.
He played the
Steven.
sound effect. There's no.
You gotta go.
Hold on.
Steven, would you
Aaron,
let
you
her
should
in your
go.
polycule?
Aaron, you should go.
I'm not answering your question.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'll
you
let
should
go.
just leave.
Please
I'm not
leave.
doing that.
Thank
Can
you.
you leave? I don't know if your friend wants to come with you, but
I will leave
can-
you guys to ask the very important questions about Stephen and Melina's relationship and diving more
Thank
into
you.
that.
That's lovely.
Thank
You
you
can
so
leave.
much. See you next week.
This is Sparta!
Bye bye. We love you.
Peace out.
Quickly.
Peace out. You too.
Quickly.
Shows in a row. Hello.
Oh, you're such a troll. I love it.
Anyways,
Can we like scoot over now? Because we
I
have
hope
more.
so, because I'm fucking
Yay, more
cramped.
room.
Brian's capping some content.
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
Hi, Chase.
Stop the cap.
hey,
Stop the cap. Film her, Brian.
now we've got
Establish
a
your
little bit
alpha
more
male
space at the
energy.
table.
Total
This is good.
patriarchy.
Establish it, Brian.
Total patriarchy victory. bro. Let's
Patriarchy
go. We're
wins
back.
once again.
We're back.
That's
dude.
right.
All right.
Well,
Did you guys know she was going to be like that?
That's kind of how she always acts. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun to go back and forth.
She have like a YouTube channel or something?
She kind of streams sometimes, but I don't know. Maybe she'll get into it. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Should have asked her that.
She is kind of redeemed. That was pretty like based and submissive. How she just immediately was like, "Oh, men are telling me what to do."
I would just not try to rationalize her shitty behavior whatsoever.
Yo,
that was
yo,
just shitty.
Chat, please let us know. Are we back or what? If we're back, say we're back in all caps.
Bro.
I'm thinking we're back, dude.
I think
Let's
we're
go.
back. Yeah.
Were you
Yeah,
guys
I-
not back? Was there
where did we go?
It was
Momentarily,
momentarily. It
over
was
for a
so
moment.
over. Yeah.
Where did we
Wait,
go?
like, was it so over like in previous episodes or just in this one, or what do you mean? Has there been like a lull in content? or-
It's been over for about the past 30 minutes, but
Oh, okay,
currently
gotcha,
we're
gotcha.
back.
Right.
Yeah. That was a little cringe.
I have fucking now. I'm just like most of the whores that go on this show. I have fucking.
We were
You
back.
should probably
and now
write
it's
everything you
over.
say like on a fucking
Okay, I'm sorry.
like a piece of work paper or
I'm
something
sorry.
before you say it.
I'm sorry.
I just if she didn't want to answer it,
Look how back
then,
we are, dude.
bro.
If she had just admitted that she felt ashamed or felt uncomfortable or some actual reason for not giving an answer, that would have been one thing. But
I'm
the
just-
constant, like, the questioning back and forth.
Yeah, it's
you're
like
right.
it's
That
not
was
Every
cool. You're not
question
edgy.
we
You're
asked
like
was
the-
responded to with a question.
It's-
Every
it's-
single one.
it's
and
not
acting
cool.
like virginity isn't real is stupid.
She's probably laughing out there like, I can't believe it took them that
It's
long.
not edgy. It's not cool when you're like, especially like people.
There's like a 50% chance she is.
Yeah, no, exactly. You know, when you have like a whole show of like people who are like professional streamers, like obviously Destiny, Melina, Brian, myself, you know, like when you're like just being a dickhead to like fuck everything up and make bad TV, like it's just like a social faux pas in streamer land. Like you should like, what are you doing? And like for the,
She asked to be on the show too.
No, exactly. And then like, how does that make feminists look? For like the diehard feminists at home who are like throwing their pillow against the wall right now. Like,
Bro, I'll tell you,
know,
what it is. She has seen clips from the show. She
Yeah.
knows that Brian's pretty good at roasting feminists or girl, like the hookup movement, all that kind of stuff. And she's like, hey, I want to come on this show and throw a wrench in Brian's gears.
And now she's gonna
Pretty-
go get
pretty
banged
bad
by
faith.
Fresh.
Pretty bad faith.
Pretty bad faith. Which one of you was it that messaged first? Was it you or was it her?
I don't remember.
It was like a group message or something. And
I-
then you insisted Destiny also be on the show.
Yeah, I don't remember what message first. I remember there were back and forth messages between us
Here,
three.
tell you what, throw your friend under the bus. You're friends with her, right? Is she a virgin or is she not a virgin?
I don't ask her sexual
You can
questions.
Oh,
Listen, you
come
can't be
on.
a virgin
What? I
and that
don't- I don't
insufferable.
talk- I don't-
Like some guy made her like this. Some guy traumatized her and made her join the feminist movement. Like that girl
you're
is
probably right.
clearly not a virgin.
You're probably
like
right.
virgin women don't have that fucking level of insufferability, calculated insufferability in them at all.
Well,
That's-
if you want
that's
to
a good
know
point.
the conversation we had before coming on this podcast.
Let's fucking.
Yeah, yeah. Do
Come
you
on.
want
What
is
to?
it?
Do you
What-
want to
what
be a
was it? What
dickhead?
was it?
Just
Yes,
in
me
general,
too. Okay.
What was it?
Because when we've gone on podcasts like this before, and they were always like, "Oh, like, what's your body count? What have you done?"
I didn't ask body count.
I
Have
know,
you
I
died?
know,
I asked a
I
very
know.
like basic
I
question.
yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just trying to explain what might have been going on, like behind, like the mentality, right? It's always followed up either by like you're a liar or you're like a or like you're
Not here.
Not here. Like
Yeah.
if a girl says I'm this, I unless it's like
safe space.
I don't know, because when I said I was a virgin, a lot of people did say I was lying. To be
Did-
fair.
Same with me. I said I was a virgin.
who people
said
in
I
the
was
chat.
A lot of comments, yeah.
and the bombardment of hate
That's
yeah,
YouTube.
afterwards, no matter like
I don't
what you
care
say.
because
Okay,
I
but
know that it's true.
That's
but
the
it-
chat.
Yeah.
We're here. We're
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And I very rarely make it a point to try to call cap on chicks. Occasionally I do where I'm like the chick who was like, bro, I called
Oh, I'm
cap on
curious
that.
in that case. If you, if someone was like, I can answer, but I want them to be muted, would you do that?
What do you mean?
Want
Would
what
you
to be
mute? Would
muted?
you mute this stream? So
Like,
like,
I'll answer, but I don't want the stream to
I don't
find
want
out.
stream to hear it. Yeah.
That might
Why
be
would you? That'd be
reasonable.
so dumb to do that, though.
I
I'm
mean,
assuming
you-
if like 9 people at a table
You
in the
came
stream
on
will
this
know
show.
something, everybody's gonna know
You
it.
came
right?
on this show to answer questions like that.
Well, if I
And
do
she's-
want I do
she's
want to
seen-
say one
she's seen
thing.
the show too, so it's like
I
know
do want to say one thing. You three have been very good faith the whole conversation. and I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
She managed to achieve through her behavior a unique combination of having like the panel and the audience dislike her. Like if she had just been honest, maybe the chat would have roasted her, but we would be like, fair enough.
I-
She like managed to do
I would
both.
have hit until she opened her mouth. Honest to God, I'm not gay or anything. She had nice bazinkies, but
I think we should
don't
keep
know.
talking about Erin. I
Haram.
really like this topic. It's great.
She
Getting
she's still
excited.
in
I
our
think
heads
Destin-
right
Still
I
here,
think-
what?
She's
Yeah,
still here
she
with
was
us. Like
on in
mentality, the
spirit.
spirits are still here. Yeah.
I think you two were in on this.
No, to be clear, so
'Cause they're friends with you.
no, we are all friends. We
Yeah.
all drove here together.
Well-
We were gonna do a show, I think like a month ago. We were gonna do a show when I was here I did like 5 shows with no
Oh,
jumper.
but-
And then
Oh,
we were
shit.
gonna
It
do a
didn't-
show
yeah.
and it didn't end up working out because I couldn't drive up or something
Yeah.
happened or you guys didn't
It
do
was
the show.
last minute,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then they talked about doing a show and then they messaged me
And then you guys reach out to me.
and then you guys reached out to
Yeah.
Melina,
Yeah.
who, like independently of anything, because I didn't know
Yeah.
until afterwards that she's like, "Oh, I'm going on the same show you're on." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And we were like, "Okay." But to be clear, just because I want to be clear, I would never make plans to like fuck with a show because it hurts my reputation. I would never do